Hello and welcome to Value Chain TV News Updates. I am Kabir Lawal with the news. President Bola Tinubu has directed all the entourage to state and international events be drastically reduced by 60% in a bid to cut cost of governance. The president also directed that on every local trip of the government, security details will be drafted by the whole state. Special Advisor to President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ingilali, disclosed this while briefing State House correspondents in Abuja. In a chat with Value Chain TV, Nigerians expressed mixed reactions to the development.
It's a welcome idea and a very good development. At least it's going to cut down costs of the governance. At least with everybody, it will be clear to everybody that at least things are beginning to take shape in the sense that things that we are not being put in an appropriate channel before due to the number of those convoys that the expenses is taking much. At least they will reduce now, and then they will have the cost on other things that will enable the government to move forward. And that's one or two things that we are looking for upon now at any time in order to have an advance that will cushion effect of every hardship in the country.
I think it's political for them to come out and say they cut down their cost of governance. Buhari said he cut down the cost of governance. At the end of the day, we did not feel anything. So all these announcements of what they have done, it has not meaning to Nigerians.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has confiscated the passports of Betta Edu and her predecessor, Sadia Umar Farouk, in the ongoing investigations into the allegations of fraud in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. Meanwhile, chief executive of 3 banks are being questioned and made to submit transaction documents of the Humanitarian Affairs Ministry in connection with the alleged fraud. Adobe Igujuefo completes the report.
The documents were presented at the Anti-Graft Agency's headquarters in Jabi, Abuja. They were presented for considerations in the investigation of an alleged 44 billion naira fraud uncovered in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, whose minister Betta Edu is also being quizzed regarding a scandal involving 585 million naira. The banks involved include Zenith Bank, Jaiz Bank, and Providence Bank. Zenith Bank has, in a statement, said that its appearance at the EFCC office was to present documents that would help in the ongoing investigations on the financial misappropriation and fraud linked to the suspended minister and her predecessor. President Bola Tinubu has also reportedly summoned the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, to the presidential villa. Tunji Ojo is expected to meet the president at the presidential villa in Abuja. Also, Halima Shehu, the coordinator and chief executive officer of the National Social Investment Program Agency, is reported to be under scrutiny for her alleged involvement in the 44 billion naira scandal. The scandal emerged after a leaked memo showed Edu directing the transfer of 585 million naira to a private account supposedly for vulnerable groups in 4 states. For Value Chain TV, Adobe Igujuefo reporting.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security has declared that it was not in charge of the distribution of 57.8 billion naira worth of food palliatives approved for members and National Assembly by President Bola Tinubu for onward distribution to their constituents. Director of Information Joel Aruche said this in a statement issued to journalists in Abuja. The claim is coming contrary to an earlier information by the presidency that the president, through the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, distributed rice and other items as palliative to lawmakers. Chuck Moses completes the story.
Value Chain TV had reported on Monday that the palliative was raising thus as constituents had accused their representatives of hoarding. The presidency had, while showcasing Tinubu's scorecard in palliative disbursement to Nigerians, said that each senator got 200 million naira worth of palliatives and 100 million naira worth for each member of the House of Representatives. The special assistant to the president on social media, Shegun Dada, in a post on his X handle, clarified that Tinubu, through the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, distributed rice and other food items as palliatives and sort of constituency projects worth 100 million naira per federal constituency and 200 million naira per senatorial constituency. While some lawmakers confirmed receiving truckloads of rice from the federal government and that they had distributed same to their constituents, others denied receiving them. Spokesman of the House of Representatives, Akin Rotimi, had also in a statement confirmed that the leadership of the House successfully lobbied for additional palliatives for their constituents across the country. He said this was being handled by the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security in line with extant public procurement laws. For Value Chain TV, Chat Moses reporting.
The Lekki Free Zone Natural Gas Distribution Project is set to crash the zones of rising energy costs while attracting fresh investment. Managing Director of Optimera Energy, the lead consortium for the project, Mrs. Audrey Jo Oziebu, disclosed this at the groundbreaking ceremony marking the commencement of natural gas distribution to Lekki Free Zone in Lagos. The 100 million standard cubic feet of gas per day project is part of the efforts to deepen the federal government's Decade of Gas initiative. The federal government has announced its plans to formalize 1 million businesses across Nigeria at a discounted rate. Vice President Kashim Shettima made this note during the launching of an expanded natural, macro, small and medium enterprises clinic in Makurdi, Benue State. According to a statement by a spokesman to the Vice President Stalin Uokocha, there are also plans to formalize or register 1 million businesses across Nigeria at discounted rate. Shettima noted that MSME Clinic aims to empower macro, small and medium enterprises by breaking down barriers and providing crucial resources. He disclosed that the 75 billion naira loan scheme from the Bank of Industry and Access Bank's disconnected 50 billion naira fund offer was already in place to support entrepreneurs. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, has directed the installation of closed-circuit television cameras (CCTV), solar lighting and security on 9 highways franchised to private investors under the High Development and Management Initiative. This was revealed in a statement signed by the Minister's Special Advisor on Media, Oji Uchenna. Umahi also inaugurated 3 committees to fast-track the implementation of the initiative. This development is coming on the heels of a recent report of 85 persons comprising both travelers and residents said to have been abducted by terrorists at Katari along Kaduna-Abuja Highway near Katari in Kachia local government area of Kaduna State. Although in a statement issued Tuesday debunking the story, spokesman of the Kaduna State Police Command, Mansur Hassan, admitted that there was a heavy gun duel between security operatives and bandits who attempted to cross Kaduna-Abuja Highway at Dogonfili area, heading towards Jere axis, on which some of the bandits escaped with bullet wounds. Valuchen TV asked some Nigerians their opinions about the CCTV installations on highways.
The truth is that we have already been failed by government. When government provide CCTV on the highways, I know that they will still, the people that are supposed to bring the CCTV, they will still hike it. You understand my point? They will still do it in such a way that even to catch the people after seeing them on the CCTV, it will still be a problem to get them. They will still play politics in it. I know what I'm saying as somebody that is always on the road. You understand? So that is not the major issue. Even without CCTV, if they want to catch them, they will.
I think for me, it's the right thing they want to do, they intend doing. If they can implement it to its fullness, I think it's the right step in the right direction. I think that's all what I can say about that.
The issue of CCTV on the highway, I don't think is something that is very important, because CCTV is not the problem of this country. You know what I'm saying? Let them create job for the youths first before they take off any other CCTV or no CCTV. The rate of crime in this country now is too much. There is no job. That is why you see all these people, they are doing whether they are Yahoo boys. police will be harassing youths. Now, if you do that hair, they say na Yahoo. But people that are doing Yahoo in the House of Assembly, nobody talks about that.
And that's it on Value Chain TV News Updates. I am Kabir Lowell. Thanks for staying with us.